Any student who is involved in extracurriculars would tell you that at one point or another they just wanted one day off. For many students, this dream is becoming a reality as their school is transferring to a 4-day school week.
Many students and teachers will hear this and be filled with excitement, but others have a different picture in mind.
While some worry that the day off will be bad for learning and for those in lower income areas, the lowered stress and costs might be enough to convince schools to make the switch.
Through research done by Natalia Alamdari, it was found that both teachers and students felt a lot of relief knowing that they had one less day to worry about each week.
In the same article, the Weeping Water superintendent stated that the shortened week kept teachers from early retirement and brought new ones into the building.
The increase in staff caused there to be a lot less teachers teaching subjects outside of what they went to college for.
Students can take the day off for doctor's appointments so they won't lose more time in school. Teachers can also take this day off so they are no longer scrambling for appointment times outside of their work hours.
This means that the school doesn't have to pay for cover from another teacher or for a substitute.
While there are many positives to a 4-day school week, there are plenty of negatives. This wouldn't be good for those in lower income areas as many rely on the meals provided by the school.
Not only is this taking away a potentially relied on meal, for some students, school is much safer than their home.
Younger kids or those with ADHD also may find it hard to focus for the extra 90 minutes that are taking place at the 5th day. Having them focus is not only hard on the students but the teachers as well. In the end, most schools are just looking for consistent research before switching.
Schools across Nebraska have actually seen an increase in approval rates from teachers, parents, and students after making the switch.
But places like New Mexico don't want the switch to continue and have put laws into place to stop the school districts from doing so. Even throughout our own school, there are mixed feelings on whether or not a 4-day school week would be beneficial or detrimental.
Would be detrimental because I feel like no matter what, even if we had a 4-day school week, we'd still have like those hours to make up at the end of the year. So we'd probably have like either a shorter summer or like no breaks. And
I think a 4-day school week would be beneficial because then we would be able to focus better because we know we have a longer weekend coming ahead for us.
I think having a 4-day school week would be better because that extra day off lets you to have more fun time with your friends and you could think more.
I think a 4-day school week would be more beneficial to all of us because we'd be able to focus more during the week and then have more time to work on homework outside of school.
I would prefer to probably keep the 5-day system that we have. I personally don't know if we spend enough time in the classroom. I would like a little bit more time than what we currently have, so I don't really want to reduce it.
I think a 4-day school week could be beneficial. I think having that extra day for students and teachers to recharge could be a benefit. It could even be that 5th day is a day for teachers to plan and grade. So maybe a 5-day week for teachers and a 4-day week for students, like a little hybrid.
Before bigger schools make the switch, more research needs to be done on the positives and negative effects.
If your school's thinking about making a switch over to a 4-day school week, while it may seem exciting at first, everyone should make sure that nothing is being lost other than the 5th day.